So I also get asked a lot about dysgraphia, dyslexia, and other learning diversities. And I hope I covered a lot of this in the chapter on writing with neurodiversity, but I thought I'd give you some personal perspective here. We all know that we're receiving more IEPs these days than ever before. One of my colleagues had an entire class where everybody had some kind of accommodation, right? And it's nearly impossible for any of us to really make complete plans and figure out what to do with each person. But the key here, I think, is again what I said in a different video and in the book. Writing without judgment is crucial. So when students tell you they can't read their own handwriting, say you don't have to reread it. It's the act of writing that matters, right? If they want to use voice to text, like I said in a different video, that's fine. Any way that they are expressing the good things in their life will still work, right? But I will tell you that even when I have accommodations, I don't know what to make of this, you can tell me, but even when students have accommodations that they can use their laptops for note-taking and all that stuff, they almost always end up writing their gratitude journal by hand. I don't know, I would posit that there's an intimacy between the hand and the page, that even if it's a little bit of a struggle, it's still more valuable to them and they realize it. Writing in cursive is often easier for people with dyslexia, even though they're not often taught it, right? And I have also had many, many students, again, I'm getting them at college age, they have figured out their workarounds, right? But you might consider allowing them to do a kind of mashup of printing in cursive, which I have seen a lot. So cursive has less letters that can be interpreted in mirror reflection, right? And that's why people think that it works better for some students. So if they're printing but connecting each letter, that can work for students too. My writing in the brain class is all kind of self-reflection and self-discovery work. And one time in all of the years, I'm not good at math, but in all of the years that I've done this now, the amount of students I've had, I had one student come to me and say, I'm having trouble with the further reflection pieces. I don't remember my childhood that much. I only have about 5-year reach back, and then I just can't imagine it well enough to write about it. And I said, great, go back 5 years. If you're 18, I'm telling you, write about when you're 10, who cares? Write about when you're 13. You're still doing, again, that act of writing. So you can make small modifications, as your students need. I can only say that I haven't had a lot of trouble in that arena. The kids that have issues are right there, and I think it's working for them. I get good feedback.